Anyway, what am I searching up? Anyone got like a Wikipedia article we could read? That was kind of interesting. What if I search up like the Way? Does the Way have a Wikipedia article? He doesn't, bro. Wait, the Way is a capital town in the Tanitari region in Myanmar? I gotta check that out. What is that? What is that? There's a town in Myanmar called the Way? And is that what I'm thinking about? Interesting. Can we power scale cells?
Thank you forever.
Read about this?
Soap underscore cheered next one. AKA I don't think the cells in your brain doesn't have the mental fortitude to speak with anyone.
What happened to this guy's head? Who is Yakub? Why does he look like that? What's his story? Depiction of Yakub from Dwight York's The Holy Tablet. He created white people? What? What? Wait. Yakub is a figure in the mythology of the Nation of Islam and his offshoots. According to the NOI doctrine, Yakub was a black Meccan scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and created the white race? Oh, this guy created white people 6,000 years ago. What? According to the story, following his discovery of the law of attraction and repulsion, he gathered followers and began the creation of the white race through a form of selective breeding, referred to as grafting, on the island of Patmos. Yakub died at the age of 150? No, that's cap. Dude, you lost me at 150. Like, I don't know how I still believe the white race from 6,000 years ago, but you lost me at 150. No way. There is the average age of a person. I feel like the maximum age of a person that was 6,000 years ago, max 80. There are people nowadays that could barely get 150, and we have more knowledge, we have better food, we have better structures. Dude, in the 16,000s, they didn't even like make healthy food back then. That wasn't even like a thing. They didn't even like invent healthy food. There's no way you're 150, buddy. But his followers continued the process after his death. According to the NOI, the white race was created with an evil nature and were destined to rule over black people for a period of 6,000 years through the practice of trichnology, which ended in 1914. The story and the idea of Yakub originated in the writing of the Noi founder Wallace Fard Muhammad. Scholars have various trace its origin in Fard's thought to the idea of the Yakubites propounded by the guys. I'm lost. I'm confused. I need to backtrack. What's happening? Scholars have argued the tale is an example of black theodicy. A theodicy is an argument that attempts to resolve the problem of evil that arises when all power and all goodness are simultaneously ascribed to God, with similarities to Gnosticism with the Yakubs as demurrage, as well as the story of... I'm not following. I'm sorry, guys. You lost me here. I'm not following any of this. But all I'm following is that this guy made white people 6,000 years ago. Wait! Okay. I have very poor flag knowledge. Isn't that the Turkey flag? Nation of Islam? Isn't that the Turkey flag? Red with like a crescent? I don't know, man. It's flipped? What do you mean? It's the other way? Satori explained it. What does this mean? Why is it flipped? I don't know why that's there. Is this what he looks like? This guy was locked in 6,000 years ago. What? Is that what he... Damn. He's on the morning routine. How do I get that? How do I get that? Why does he have such a chin? What the hell? Interesting. There's an explanation for the flag? Wait. The story has, throughout its history, caused disputes with the NOI. Under its current leader, Louis Farrakhan, the NOI continues to assert that the story of Yakub is true, not a metaphor, and has been proven by modern science. Several other splinter groups and other black nationalist religious organizations, including the Nawabian Nation, the 5% Nation, and the United Nations of Islam, share a belief in Yakub. Interesting. Okay, guys, I have a question. This comes from a place of wanting to know more. Why would you want a race to rule over black people when you could just do it yourself? No? Why do you have to like go in a lab to make white people to rule over black people? Couldn't you just do it yourself? I don't get it. Why do you have to cook up a race to do it? That's the point? Oh, well, they have a lot of other versions. There's an original version. There's a Nuwabian version. They got Origins. I don't know what trigonology is. Because he's lazy? This is kind of interesting. Is there anything more like this? I mean, I could read more, but honestly, I don't really care anymore. Guy invented white people 6,000 years ago to rule over black people, and apparently some people think it's true, some people think it's false. That's kind of the gist, right? Look up tricknology, but that doesn't sound interesting. I want to learn about like why don't we die when we eat blood? Oh, wait, why don't I just read the MiHoYo Wikipedia article? Right? They probably have one. Liu Wei! Wait. Liu Wei. Also known as Forrest Liu, commonly known as the Wei within the gaming community, is a Chinese businessman and video game producer. He is best known as a co-founder and president of the video game company MiHoYo. Liu was born in Ningxiang, Changsha, Hunan in 1987. He attended the Ningxiang No. 1 High School for his secondary education. He completed his undergraduate studies at the Shanghai Jiao Tong University, where he later pursued a master's degree in electronic engineering. Additionally, he obtained a master's degree in electrical and computer engineering from Georgia Tech. He went to the United States to study more engineering. During his university years, Liu was introverted, but his personality changed after he became the student council president. His experience in the student council also helped him in his future entrepreneurial and managerial roles. While in graduate school, Liu and 3 other students from the same university developed an open source literary community project focused on free writing, which won an award at the Chinese Academy of Science and Technology Innovation Competition. The team later developed the game Misato? Wait, have I heard of the game Misato? What is Misato? What is Misato? Okay, it's not you. What the fuck is Misato? They made that shit? They made Misato? Oh, a game engine. Oh. And then they formed a company called MiHoYo. Their goal was to gap the domestic anime culture and create a doujin game brand. In the early days, the company received almost no external financing until 2014, when it developed thanks to the success of Honkai Gakuen 2. He currently owns 22% stake of MiHoYo, being the second largest shareholder. He's also a member of XD Incorporated. What? Apparently known as Tap Tap. And then in December 2023, he resigned from his position at XD. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I already knew most of this shit. Like, I already knew that he started like a MiHoYo with 3 motherfuckers. And then Honkai Gakuen was like their first big... What do I want to learn about? Hear me out. Because you made the video? Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm in a learning mood today. I'm in a learning mood today. I want to learn about... Can we learn about prion's disease? Is that the one where it's really rare and only 3 people in the world have it? No, but I don't want to learn about diseases. It's kind of sad. I don't want to be sad, but... I don't want to be sad. Wait, it's called transmissible spongiform encephalopathy? Guys, I'm kind of bored. Sorry. Like, I'm kind of bored. Like, there's too much words like bovine spongiform and I'm alright. Like, what is that? There's like a chart down here. Yeah, I'm not interested, man. Like, I'm interested in the blood thing.
The birth of a genre of pornographic manga that was stimulating despite being...
You know what? I'm down to read the history of hentai. Like, I saw the video and it said the history of... I'm down to just literally go on Wikipedia and just search up hentai and read it. What is the history of hentai? Like, who was the first guy that made hentai? You know what I mean? Like, who was it? There must have been like a Japanese guy 5,000 years ago, and like he saw like a bare naked lady's legs, and he was like, "Oh, what if I like drew it in like a cartoonish way?" And they're like, "Oh, it's kind of hot. Let me like I want to like what is the lore behind?" I'm so confused. No, but I don't want to watch like a 49-minute video, man. Maybe I do. It started in the 1500s. Give me this. Hentai is a Japanese pornographic anime. It also means pervert in Japanese. Am I right, guys? Hentai. That's what the girl means when like a guy is being lewd and she doesn't like it. She calls him a hentai. Baka. In addition to anime and manga, hentai works exists in a variety of media, including artwork and video games, commonly known as eroge. I know that. The development of hentai has been influenced by Japanese cultural and historical attitudes towards sexuality. Wait, you know what? I've always wanted to know. In Jav and hentai, why is it blurred? I know that it's a law, but why? Because obviously everyone that's watching knows that it's a penis. So what is the point of blurring it? I gotta figure that shit out. I gotta figure it out. The development of hentai has been influenced by Japanese cultural and historical attitudes towards sexuality. Hentai works, which are often self-published, forms a significant portion of the market for doujin works, including doujinshi. Numerous subgenres exist depicting a variety of sexual acts and relationships, as well as novel fetishes. The dream of fisherman's wife? Search off stream. Is that the thing that Peep was talking about in Wuthering Waves? Some guy wanted to fuck a fish? So what does the terminology mean? In sexual context, hentai carries additional meaning of perversion and abnormality, especially when used as an adjective. In these uses, it is a shortened form of the phrase hentai seiyoku, which means sexual perversion. Hentai seiyoku, sexual perversion. The character hen is a catch-all for queerness as a peculiarity. It does not carry an explicit sexual reference. While the term has expanded its use to cover a range of publications, including homosexual publications, it remains primarily a heterosexual term. I mean, I guess. Yeah, like most of hentai is just straight porn. As terms indicating homosexuality enter Japan as foreign words. Japanese pornographic works are often simply tagged as 18 kin, 18 prohibited, meaning prohibited to those not yet 18 years old, and seijin manga, adult manga. Less official terms also in use include ero anime, ero manga, and the English initialism AV. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the terminology. Just give me like the lore. Give me the... I don't care about the technicalities of the word. What about the origin of erotic manga? I've seen this picture. It's a classic. Like the lady getting eaten by an octopus. Oh, so that's the origin. Wait, but what happens if I scroll up? Yeah, it's the lady in the octopus picture painting. Wait, what's up here? What about while the usage of hentai as any erotic depiction, the history of these depiction is split into their media. Japanese artwork and comics serve as the first example of hentai material, coming to represent the iconic style after the publication of Azuma Hideo's Saibel in 1979. Hentai first appeared in animation in the 1932 film Suzume Bune. We're watching that next movie night, guys. Suzume Bune by Hakusan Kimura. Oh, which was seized by police when it was half complete. Wait, so this guy in 1932, he started a hentai animation, and once he got halfway, the police stole it? Oh, because they wanted to goon by themselves. That's why, right? That's why they stole it. They're like, yo, I'm taking this shit. It's too good. The remnants of the film were donated to the National Film Center in the early 21st century. The film has never been viewed by the public. However, the 1984 release of Wonder Kid Lolita's anime was the first hentai to get a general release, overlooking the erotic and sexual depiction in 1969's 1001 Arabian Nights and the bare-breasted Cleopatra in the 1970s film. Boring. Give me the origin story. So, Japanese erotic art dates back from the 16th to the 19th century. And apparently, they were suppressed by the shogunate. Why? A well-known example is The Dream of Fisherman's Wife by Hokusai, which depicts a woman being stimulated by two octopuses. Shunka production fell with the introduction of pornographic photographs in the late 19th century. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not really that interested in reading all of this. Like I like the idea, but I'm looking at this like I just can't be bothered about the 1940 cartoon cute. Like, bro, I don't care about that. Like, I want to know about like what did the first guy think when he drew like an octopus? Oh, the first guy who drew this anime girl was like, damn! Oh, whoa! Holy shit! This shit is about to go crazy in 1930s. The Genesis? Interesting. Okay, I can't scroll down. I can't scroll down. Yo, I saw it. What was that, bro? What was that? Oh, hell no. Nah, I'm going back up. I'm going back up. What was that? Hey, yo. Let me see this. Nice. Thank God I didn't scroll any more down. Why are they showing hentai on the hentai Wikipedia page? It's supposed to be learning. Nudity is not weird if it's learning, bro. They just like put a picture from a game. What the hell, man? Left, Yaoi, right, Yuri. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that one. I appreciate the picture. I appreciate the picture. Best learning is my experience? Bro, the hentai page on Wikipedia is kind of mid. It's not even that interesting. They don't even go that deep on like, they just talk about like 19, I don't really care about that. You know what I mean? Wait, but Xiao Jingtong defeats Mark William to win the World Snooker Championship? What do we think about that? Zhao Zitong defeats Mark Williams to win the World Snooker Championship. I don't even know what that is. Isn't that, what is snooker? What is that? What is it? Isn't it just billiard? Pools? Oh, it's just another word for it. Can you do this with chat? No, I'm not doing... No, I'm not doing wiki race because I don't even know any Wikipedia articles, man. There's a bit different because it has no numbers. Wait, what about the origin of ta? Does that have a Wikipedia article? Like ta. Like what is ta? Like what is the origin of ta? You know? No, like the what is it? I don't even like a bug. What is it? What do I search up, man? What is ta? Did you know that if you click on the first link of every article, it always leads to philosophy? Really? Can you hear me out? A legendary Wikipedia article? What about? I'm thinking, right? What is like something that you know, but you don't know it at all? That's like everything in this world. You could know something but not know it, you know, like omegaverse? Whoa! What is this? What is this? Omegaverse, also known as the ABO, an abbreviation for alpha, beta. Wait, I think I know what it is, right? Alpha is when you're like chatted out, like you listen to me. Beta is like, yes, sir. And then omega is like,
Thank you forever.
Faro_emo cheered Dex1, can we agree that this is one of your worst stream of the year?
No, alpha is like.
Thank you forever.
I underscore
wait.
love
Let me think about
underscore
it.
monster
Let me think
girl
about it.
cheer
Alpha
tips
is
100. Reminder to upload more VODs to the VODs channel.
Yeah, I will. I
Paper
will.
Lily would be nice.
No, alpha is like, I'm gonna put you in your place, and you're gonna listen to me. Beta is like, yes sir, I will. Stop it. And then omega, I don't know. You're like a fish or something. What the fuck is omega? What is omega? It's a subgenre of speculative erotic fiction. Oh. I might have to look into the early works of these fictions. The genre suppose the existence of a dominance hierarchy among humans, as similar to those associated with wolves or other candies. That is composed of dominant alphas, neutral betas. Wait, omegas are the submissive ones? This hierarchy determines how people interact with one another in romantic, erotic, and sexual contexts. Though tropes associated with omegaverse can be observed in works early as the 1960s, the genre formally originated in the 2010s as a subgenre of erotic / fanfiction, as a fusion of elements of werewolf fiction and the mpreg subgenre. Works in the omegaverse genre typically depicts characters as possessing two sexes, a primary sex, male or female, determined by their external sexual organs, and a secondary sex that manifests during puberty, determined by their internal reproductive system. The secondary sex is typically one of the following, each of which also corresponds to certain distinctive character traits. Alpha, socially dominant, physically built, short temper, natural leader. I know that. Beta, a regular human being, or has a mix of alpha and omega traits. So they're just boring? Like B for boring? Wait, omegas are the... Wait, I'm so confused. Why would you... Okay, then why is beta thrown around like an insult in like the alpha male community? Shouldn't it be omega? Because I thought if you're an alpha male, being strong and being Chad is like what you want. And being submissive and like being a pushover and being like gentle, that's like, you don't want that. Shouldn't they be calling them omega males? But they're calling them regular human beings. That's not really an insult. You just called me a regular human. Like, why is that bad? I feel like omega would hit harder. Because betas don't get alphas or omegas? Guys, I'm scared. What is this? Rutting, heat cycle, hormonal attraction, penis with knot? What does that even mean? Scent marking, imprinting, breeding, mating rights, pack structures. Only females can carry on a pregnancy, but male omegas are often envisaged as being able to become pregnant via a uterus connected to the rectum. And alphas can impregnate regardless of their main gender. To make penetration and impregnation easier, male omegas often have self-lubricating anuses. Bro, what is... Dude, well, guys, what is this? Sometimes betas are absent, or other intermediate designations, such as deltas and gammas. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper. The genre often features other fantasy elements, such as the presence of werewolves or other creatures. Some works introduce a rigid caste system. In darker stories, this results in non-consensual or dubious consensual intercourses, forced pregnancy, kidnapping of omegas, and sexual slavery. That's fantastic, man. That's amazing to hear. Omega works are most frequently focused on male-male couples, composed of an alpha and an omega, though heterosexual omegaverse have been produced. And by 2013, about 10% of the fanfiction websites archive of our own, AO3, were labeled male-female. Bro, you guys are freaks. You guys are actually freaky chino. What is this, bro? What is this? No, this is too much. This is you guys are freaks. You guys are. What is this? What is this? No, no, no. The Omegaverse exploded in popularity in 2017, becoming a frequent subject of fan fiction writers. As of July 2018, over 39 Omegaverse fan works have been published on AO3, and over 165,000 as of 2023. Who's reading this? In addition to these works, Omegaverse has emerged as its own genre of original commercial erotic fiction. Roughly 200 Omegaverse novels were published on Amazon from January to June 2020. Given the positive reception in Japan, South Korea started its own production of Omegaverse manhwas, as well as China. Although the censorship applied in these later countries has limited the genre population. Guys, you know what I'm learning about all this? I think I'm like a fake dog, man. You know how I bark all the time? I just realized I'm not even like a real dog. I don't know like half of this shit on the screen. I'm just like a poser. I'm a poser dog. I'm a poser furry. I try to act like a furry all the time, but this whole time I'm just LARPing. I'm a phony. I'm not the realest Omegaverse quiz. Sure, man. Sure, I'll do the Omegaverse quiz. You've been forced to go to a house party and you're a lightweight. How are you feeling? I'm not a lightweight, but okay, let's pretend that I am. Sure. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that's me. I'm not a lightweight. It means like you get drunk very easily, right? What about the other options? I thrive in party, sit in a corner, I'll stay sober. What do you mean I'm forced? Say I won't get drunk, but then be absolutely blasted. It's my house party. I'm also supplying all the drinks. I think I'm just number one, man. What's my favorite genre of music? Pop, radio music, grungy emo songs, soft songs like Lofi and Bida Booby, K-pop, J-pop, classical music. I mean, it's actually city pop, but city pop isn't on here, so I'll just say J-pop, I guess. Sure, J-pop. Have you ever taken an Aboba quiz before? Nope. If so, what did you get? No. Options on mpreg? Male pregnancy? I don't really care. Like, I'm not really into it. I don't really care. What's my favorite Spider-Verse character? Oh, well, I mean, it has to be the guy in black and white, isn't it? He's not even here, man. Miles, Gwen. Who is Hobie? Oh. Oh, Miguel is like the... This is the guy chasing. Oh, this guy? The dad. Wait, is Pavtir Prabhakar the Indian one that saved like a bus from falling off a bridge? I don't know who Hobie is. I think this is the guy with the guitar. Yeah, it might be Miguel. He's kind of the chattest one in the film. Pick an alien stage character. Wait, who's this? Who's Missy? Cute though. Hyuna, Luca, Ivan, Till, Mizzy, Sua, Hyunwoo, Isaac, Dewey. Why is this Dewey guy so silly? This guy kind of looks like Toji. Pick the one that looks the prettiest or the most relatable or the one that looks like you. Luca. He looks like me. ABO universe is all about romance, so pick a romantic lyrics. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me take my man. I think of her so much it drives me crazy. I just don't want her to leave me. All my emotions feel like an explosion when you're around. I love you, but I don't really want to show you. I'll call you, but only if you want me to. I don't love her, but I need her. Are these like real song lyrics? Maybe number 4? It's kind of cool. My emotions feel like explosions when you're around. Extrovert or introvert? Both. Ambivert. I ran out of questions, so how are you feeling? Can I get my results? How are you? Anything you want to tell me? Guys, I feel like I'm not the right age for this. I'm not the right target demographic. Or what is he what is this, like 2012 internet? Like he are you XD lol. This is what people love typing this. They love this shit, right? They love the :3. Wait, I'm an independent omega. I'm a badass bitch. Period. That's it. You're a bottom, yes. But you also have priorities straight and always do what needs to be done without being blinded by your emotions, which makes you a very reliable and trustworthy person. You're probably that one ABO character that never gets into awkward heat situations, so good for you. I'm a badass bitch. Yeah, I kind of like that. Damn, okay. I got my priorities straight. I do what needs to be done. I'm not blinded by emotions. True. I'm not an emotional person. I'm reliable and trustworthy. True. I'm probably not the type to be in an awkward situation. True. Independent. You have a self-lubricating anus. Should I share my results on X? What is this? Okay, wait. I'm a 5%? I'm a 5%. We're rare. They don't make independent omegas like us anymore. They don't make him anymore. We're like a dime a dozen. Shy omega. Boring ass normal beta. Submissive alpha. Wait, how could you be a submissive alpha? That doesn't make any sense. If you're an alpha by nature, aren't you like in control? You lead? How can you be a submissive alpha? That's like a double negative. If you're alpha, you can't be submissive. Unfazed alpha. Submissive omega. Unfazed omega. Dominant alpha. controlled alpha, submissive beta, independent omega, that's me, dominant omega. Means you got bored leading the pack?